Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Alright, I'll wait a little while for anybody else who wants to join, and then we'll see. Actually. Yeah, there's a lot of delay. A link to my channel. Alright, I'll see if... Oh, there's 3 people. Actually, that is not what I wanted. Alright, I'll start in a minute. I just want to send somebody the link. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do either. Here it is. Is it lagging for you guys at all? I changed some settings for my OBS, so now it should be slightly better than it was before, because the keyframe keyframe frequency was at 8.3 before. Now it's at 7.7, which is better, not optimal, but better. Alright, I'm going to send out the link one last time, and then even if it's just the 3 people, I'll start. Alright, it's lagging a little bit, which is better than nothing. Because it's better than lagging a lot, because it was lagging a lot before. Here is this person. Alright, 3 people watching. Alright, link doesn't work. Huh, that's weird. That link doesn't work. That's weird. Alright, there's 3 people watching, and I'll explain my thoughts on this system right now. So here's the GFS 500 millibar. This is the 18Z. And here is the Canadian at 500 millibar. This is 84 hours out, 00Z Saturday. So I'll back this up a little bit to 0Z Friday. This is what I was looking at before. So at 0Z Friday, they're not a whole lot different at this point. They're pretty similar at 500 millibars. But when you start to advance, this is the GFS 12Z Friday. You could see that with the Canadian, this northern energy is stronger and placed differently than on the GFS, which that plays a huge role in where this storm is going to take. You could see in this frame, 18Z Friday, you back up to 12Z. Look where it goes on the Canadian. This piece of energy starts to move south. It's going to kick this out to sea. On the GFS, from 12Z Friday to 18Z, this isn't moving south. This is moving to the northeast, which is going to allow this storm to come a little bit further north and have slightly more impacts. Now, this storm is probably not going to be big. I think I said it from the beginning. I think this is going to be a close miss out to sea. I like the GFS solution right now, but the NAM is also interesting because Bernie Reno said this a while ago. Do you see this this piece of energy over here? It has this piece of energy could cause this snow to start spreading all throughout southern New England and the northern mid-Atlantic. So that piece of energy could be our savior for some snow at least, because you can't really focus on this energy that's going to be developing off of North Carolina, because this right now does not look to be a huge thing. You actually don't want this to strengthen that much so that this piece of energy that's lagging behind it will be able to start spreading snow and probably mostly moderate to light to moderate snow across the mid-Atlantic and Northeast. I could see somebody hitting 4 or 5 inches with this, probably over Pennsylvania, somewhere over central Pennsylvania, southeastern Massachusetts, because they'll get clipped by this at least a little bit. But you see how the GFS wraps this energy up? That piece of energy that's lagging behind it, although it's going to kick it out, this piece of energy is going to kick it out, it could still be our saving grace for at least a bit of snow across. But you definitely see the differences between the 12Z GFS, the 18Z GFS at 12Z Friday, and the 12Z CMC at 12Z Friday. You see the differences. The GFS has this piece of energy stronger, and this northern branch weaker and farther north. CMC has this here stronger, and this is just going to boot this thing out to sea as it's moving southward. There's basically no movement right here. It's just going to kick it out to sea. With the GFS, it's progressing. You see how it's progressing in these 3 frames, how it's progressing further north, allowing this storm to come a little bit farther to the north and west. Now, if this piece wasn't here, or if it was farther north, then we have a storm. And especially if this branch of energy back here, oh, crap. Let me go to the GFS. Especially if this piece of energy back here wasn't there. You know, we would have some pretty decent snows. The GFS is a close call. About 40 to 75 miles northwest. 75 is a lot. 75 is stretching it. 30, 40, 50 miles northwest on the GFS, and then you got a storm. But like I said from a couple days ago, I think this is a close miss. Alright. Thanks for watching. I gotta go. Alright, I had 2 to 3 people at a time. That's not horrible, I guess, for a first stream. But, you know, thanks for watching. Yeah, but if I were to choose a solution at this point, I would have to go with the GFS. I like the solution that it's putting out right now. I like the high pressure placement. I think this storm may be a little too close on the GFS. It might be a little, this might be a little further southeast, but you know, in my opinion, it's the closest model. Close miss. You see, this is, let me go to a different region. This is 40, 50 miles further northwest, and you have a snowstorm. But if I were to choose where my biggest accumulations would be, it'd be somewhere over Pennsylvania or southeastern Massachusetts, northern Rhode Island. But if this were to come close, this is going to be a close call. But in order to get everything perfect, you're going to have to thread the needle. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.